Why, excuse me, little girl. I wonder if you might help me.
Why, of course, Mr. Wolf. What can I do for you?
Well, you see, this is kind of embarrassing to me, but I usually don't stop and ask for directions. I was on my way to the little cottage on the other side of the woods, you see, and I sort of got...
You're lost.
I prefer thinking of it as taking the scenic route.
And where are you trying to go?
To a little cottage on the other side of the woods. There's this sweet little old grandmother there, let's just say I'm going to surprise her, if you know what I mean.
Well, that's my grandma's cottage.
What a remarkable coincidence. It's almost as if we're living in a fairy tale.
Here, you take my map, and I'm going to stop to pick some flowers for my grandma, but maybe I'll see you there.
Oh, well, I'm sure you will.
Ooh, those flowers over there are peachy keen.
That's right, little girl. Stray from the path. Walk among my beautiful enchanted flowers. Soon you'll be lost, deep in the woods, where no one will be able to woo you. Mwahaha!
How do you think this sounds, Louise? Dear Jason, pay no attention to my sister, Little Red Riding Hood. She is a total drag in every way. You like it so far?
I don't comment on the content of your package, man. I just wear a brown shirt and make timely deliveries.
Well, I don't like it. It's too much like my letter to Justin. I called Little Red boringly square.
Mine gets better. You really should consider me. I raise my own cattle. And when I say raise, I mean I lift them over my head.
My letter to Justin says, in my spare time, I enjoy calculating the value of pi to 1,000 digits, dabbling in Hungarian philosophy, and taking moonlit walks on the beach.
You know, fair. My letter to Jason says, in my spare time, I enjoy breaking iron bands with my biceps, pulling loaded railway cars with my teeth, and taking moonlit walks on the beach.
Wait a minute. Let me get this straight. You are in love with Prince Justin. And you are in love with Prince Jason?
That's right.
You do know that your beloved is called Strong Prince Justin and Wise Prince Jason?
But Justin is so dreamy.
And Jason is so cool.
I've noticed neither one of you went to love Prince Frank.
Who cares about Prince Frank? He's as square as Little Red Riding Hood.
Somebody can yell really loud. What's so great about that?
So what do you say? We deliver our letters to the castle?
Mine is not to question why. Mine is but to deliver prepaid packages.
And wear a brown shirt.
Yeah, that too.
I have a good feeling about this. How could Justin fail to be charmed by 1,000 digits of pi?
And how can Jason fail to be charmed by my cow lifting?
I have seen Little Red Riding Hood in my crystal ball. She's lost in the woods. How wonderfully lucky. Your Majesty! Your Majesty! Your Majesty! Your Majesty!
What is it, fairy godmother? Calm yourself.
Forgive my excitement, Your Majesty, but I have set the first task.
Oh, how thrilling. What is it? Must they hunt the magical white stag or search for a hoard of hidden jewels?
They must find Red Riding Hood.
That sounds rather dull. I mean, doesn't everyone know where the hoods live?
You misunderstand, Your Majesty. Red Riding Hood is lost in the woods, and the princess must rescue her.
That's more like it. How exciting. How noble. I will tell the boys right away. Thank goodness they were all Boy Scouts.
That's right, darling. Further in. Further in. It would take a genius to find you and me. Or at least a very strong man. Or perhaps someone with a very loud voice. Enjoy the woods, Miss Riding Hood. Mwahaha!
I do believe I'm lost. If only I hadn't given my map to the wolf. If only I'd left a trail. If only I'd used the restroom before I left home.
looking at these coordinates, moving southeast at approximately 3 miles per hour. Taking into account the average rate of growth at this time of the year, and factoring in the angle of the sun, she should be right about here.
What an easy task. All you gotta do to find somebody in the woods is pull up all the trees. So you have a better view. I think I see her. Little Red Riding Hood, hello! Little Red Riding Hood, where are you?
Over here.
Stay there, I'm coming to your rescue!
I thought I heard someone coming to rescue me.
I found her!
With the stupendous power of my world famous brain, I have found Red Riding Hood.
I don't think so, brother. With my superhuman strength, I
Why, the big bad wolf. Though I prefer just to be called Mr. Wolf. I'm an archetype.
You two? What a coincidence. What mine? What big eyes you have? I do hope you aren't suffering from myopia.
No, they're just all the better to see things with.
And mine? What a big nose you have. Have you been having an allergic reaction to something?
Why, no. This is just all the better to smell things with.
And mine? What big teeth you have. Have you asked your dentist if you have problems with receding gums?
Well, no, it's all the better to eat with.
And mine? What horrible bad breath.
Wait a minute. You can't do that. This is a fairy tale. You can only list 3 things.
Eyes, nose, teeth, brains. Oh my, I do apologize. Oh my, I do apologize, ladies and gentlemen. But you need to come inside for some of my
Marvelous.
What do you mean they all completed the first task? I thought it was your job to keep them from completing the task.
Don't worry, don't worry. There are still 2 tasks to go.
And how do you intend to stop them this time? Leave It to Beaver starts in 5 minutes. We don't have time for all this secret plotting.
Yeah, and later Jackie Gleason comes on.
So you see, we're a little busy.
Fear not. Let me introduce you to Gerald and Oswald.
Pleased to meet you, Mr. and Mrs. Hood. My name is Gerald, and I have 16 years experience.
And I'm his brother Oswald. 17 years for me.
17 years of what?
17 years to be at the back half of the dragon, sir. That first year before Joe joined me, business was slow, I can tell you.
You're the back half of a dragon.
And down the front half, Mrs. Hood, we do birthday parties, bar mitzvahs.
Medieval feast, Chinese New Year, here's our card.
So, this is how you intend to keep the princes away from our daughter? 2 men in a dragon suit?
We're professionals, sir.
It may not look it, but when the suit is on, it's very difficult to tell us from a real dragon.
Hey, we have problems with nice shiny armor attacking and ripping the suit.
I can't believe I'm hearing this.
No, really, we had to show up a big toe in the neck, just last week.
I assure you, Mr. and Mrs. Hood, they may not look like much, but they are effective. And besides, do you have any idea how much a real dragon costs? He would never be able to buy one of those new color televisions.
Fine. Just as long as they get the job done.
And get out of our living room.